today I'm going to talk to you about the VLab that we have built with Alexander Barth, my supervisor at the University of Liège, that is called Coastal Currents from Observations. To give you an overview of the lab, we have a lab that is computing surface currents for the Mediterranean Sea, the whole domain of the Mediterranean Sea. It uses observations and it interpolates the observations over the whole domain to give you average near surface currents, like you can see on the right part of the slides. All of the work is computed in a Jupyter notebook that is present on the Blue Cloud website. We offer computing periods between 2013 and 2022 for a temporal resolution of the results that are monthly. Each computation gives a year of results and the validation that is coming with this year. Our lab is kind of useful and unique thanks to the type of interpolation that we are using, which is innovative since it constrains the physics of the surface currents. For example, the coastline is taken into account and the water cannot go into it, and the Coriolis force is taken into account depending on the latitudes. The use of the combination of drifters altimetry is kinda common in our fields, but the use of HF radar on top of everything is kinda unique, and the results are therefore unique and useful for the hackathon. For an overview, here you can have some results of the surface currents in the Ligurian Sea that are occurring along the 2020 year. Our lab during the hackathon can be used for Lagrangian simulation because, as you can see on the picture on the right side of this slide, every tracer in the ocean is displaced by the surface currents. So you can forecast object trajectories or maybe pollution distribution within the hackathon with our results. You will also have access to the HF radar, altimetry, and drifters data, which can be super helpful also for you during the hackathon, and access to a Julia high-performing language environment where you can have several computations. As an example of what can be done with our lab is the highlight of co-occurrence between bloom and specific current patterns, maybe, or like I mentioned earlier, the forecast of a Lagrangian simulation of an object. So to warp up everything, we are on the observational side of the oceanography and surface currents, which needs interpolation. You can make some Lagrangian simulation with our VLab and maybe some mesoscale analysis of the surface currents of the virtual lab. On the website, you can find a welcome to the coastal currents from observations and a how-to in order to download the virtual lab on your computer and to create your own environment. I hope this video will help you and will trigger you the ones to use our virtual lab, and see you at the hackathon.